There are still a few more ways we can explore and expand on the chromatic scale. I've mentioned that pianists use note clusters and hand positions and these higher levels of abstraction to simplify movement across the keyboard. Another thing pianists use to simplify movement is with finger sequences. By finger sequence, I mean the way you order your fingers along a cluster of notes. So far, I've only been playing the chromatic scale with mostly straight left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4 finger sequences. But there are other ways we can sequence our fingers. For example, with 4 fingers and a 4-note cluster, there are 24 ways to sequence your fingers without repeating a note. Actually, if you remove metric relationships, there are only 6, but that's for another tutorial. So let's try some of these. For all of these, we're integrating good thumb positions with note clusters, so they're actually much easier to play than they sound. Here's moving my thumb down the white keys with the finger sequence 4, 3, 2, 1. Has a Flight of the Bumblebee vibe. Here's another one with the finger sequence 1, 3, 2, 4. Sometimes when creating these patterns, you get spatial overlap between note clusters, which might create some repeated notes, which is fun. Finger sequences that start on the second or third finger will be more difficult because of how we like to spatially frame these note clusters from the thumb. So like the finger sequence 2, 3, 1, 4 is pretty difficult, especially with the thumb position ascending. But once you learn how to anticipate where your second finger goes, it's not that bad. So for practice, try some of these out. First decide on thumb movement, then your finger sequence, and try to play it. For extra difficulty, try creating a longer fingering cycle, so like 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll find that some patterns work really well and others aren't physically playable, but trial and error.